Hello, Charles Folkart on September 29th, 2017. I welcome all of you. Thank you for supporting this channel. I was sitting here this morning and thinking about, well, what interests me enough to want to sit here in front of this camera and speak into the computer screen and share my thoughts with other people. And I got to thinking that I think I'm doing this kind of ass backwards. So I was gonna, I taught in Asia for over 12 years. And before that, when I was back here in the States, I taught. And, I like being in front of the classroom. I like to interact with the people in the room. And I can't interact with you, but I thought, you can interact by, if you suggest an idea, a subject, an issue, an event that you would like elaborated on or you think needs to be brought up. I think many of you, if you had your own YouTube channel like this, you'd have ideas, but you don't want to go through all that. Well, put your idea down in the comments, and if I think it's appropriate, I'll put some effort into it, some time and some thought, and we'll come back on and we'll have exchange there in that way, and you can then make some more comments below the video. Before we go, I want to remind you that you can speed this video up below in that little icon there. Looks like a gear. Speed me up. If I talk too fast, I begin to stutter, so I have a habit of speaking slowly, and maybe I should speed up a little bit, and sometimes I do. One more thing I wanted to show you, and here it is. I use this quite a bit. There's times when I don't have the time right then to watch a video, or it was interesting enough that I wanted to make a copy of it. This is called the basic YouTube video downloader. It's free. I don't know where you can get this, but you'll be able to find it. Just put that in the search. And then also, I don't have it here, but you can make an MP3 out of the videos, so that way you can put them on your camera. I'm sorry, on your phone. The phone has become a camera now, hasn't it? So there are quite a few things we could talk about, and I got quite a few things on my mind that I think you might be interested in. And one thing before we go is that there's a country now, a new country, Good Hope in South Africa, that broke away, that seceded from South Africa. And I find that pretty interesting because just the other day I mentioned that I think that's what we Caucasians here, the awake Caucasian, the awake members of the Caucasian race are going to have to do here in the United States. I don't think people realize how huge the U.S. is geographically. And there's a lot of room here, and I think that's what it's going to come to. And there was a Russian intelligence guy that he said that's what's going to happen to the U.S. too. It's going to break up into regions. I don't know. I think we're getting an indication of that, what's happening in South Africa, because the whites there are being murdered by the blacks. And that's all over the Fox News, isn't it, folks? Huh? Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel, and may the grace of God, our Father Yahweh, the creator of the level plain earth with a firmament over it, and the sun and the moon inside with a magnetic north pole, and the sun and the moon rotate around the magnetic north pole. Not gravity, folks. Electromagnetism, which is what Nikola Tesla looked into. And we learned all about him at school too, didn't we, folks? People live in an illusionary world it's been created for them by the Esau Edomites. and the image of the beast. It's really been put into play within our lifetime. May the grace of God, our Father Yahweh, be upon us all, for we certainly need it. See ya.